Hi everybody. Hi, hello, good afternoon. It is Pip Todman here from Queen Pip Cards. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I know you're not probably expecting me to jump on, but I did say on Monday that I might be just hopping on and doing a few more lives this week. So this is the first of those. And the reason why I wanted to jump on today is to talk about who I am because, it's there's been lots of new people joining us on the site, and maybe you don't know that much about me. So you're getting to know me on my lives, and that's fine. I understand that, but I thought maybe you want to know a little bit more about me, why I became a Stampin' Up demonstrator, what that means, and also how you can do it. Maybe if you want to as well. You don't have to be like me. You can be your own person, and I think that's the most important thing, and the thing that everybody gets really hung up about when we talk about being a demonstrator. It's such a scary word, that, isn't it? I just want you to come and hang out with me and have fun and join in with my team. And, we get to see lots of stuff. So I'm going to go and talk through all of that stuff. And at the moment, we have a special offering, a celebration offering, because obviously celebration went live this week too. So we have a special offering that's going on at the moment, which I also wanted to talk to you about. But really, I want to talk about a little bit, not for very long. I won't be here very long, I promise. I'm not going to go long like I normally do. So I wanted to talk about being a demo. What does it mean? Well, it just basically means that you join a community of Stampin' Up people from around the world. We've nearly got 60,000 demonstrators worldwide, all over from North America, South Pacific, and here in Europe. And it means that you have access to certain behind the scenes things. Why did I join Stampin' Up? I was lonely. That's the real reason I joined Stampin' Up. Many people will have heard me tell the story before, but you might not have. So let me tell you. This last month in July, I celebrated my 10th anniversary with Stampin' Up. 10 years. Oh my goodness, 10 years. Hey, Liz is on. Hi, Liz. Say hi if you're here. Hi, Laura Jane. Oh, bless your heart. Now, see, I can't. That just warms my heart. Look at that. Mwah. I love you, Laura Jane. She's in my team. Could you tell? Oh, it's lovely to see you, honey. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, so I joined 10 years ago in July. All those years ago. And why did I join? Well, first of all, I'd never heard of Stampin' Up. I've heard about them in the February before. So I met my lovely upline, or my team leader as we now call them, at a craft show. And I'd never really heard of them. I'd been watching television, doing other things, reading magazines, buying stuff from craft shops and at department stores, and I would just buy stuff randomly in the hopes that it all went together, but it would never go together. It was really frustrating. And then we lost our dog. So not only did I have my card making to try and make me feel cheered up for that, but I had to deal with that. And then it was like, I don't know anybody. And when I met this lovely group of ladies at the show down the road from where I am now, which I'm now on the stand there normally whenever we can have a vendor event again. I said, "Oh, there's nobody around here. I've got no friends." It was a bit of like, I'm so sad. I've got no friends, but I had nobody who would craft with me. I had people who would do other things. We've got people, motorbike friends, and people who want to go out and do stuff. Sean had golfing friends, but we had nobody that I could just sit and chat about card making and the fact that glitter and ribbon made me really happy. I didn't have anybody like that. So I said, I've got no friends, there's no one around here. And anyway, this lady on the stand said, well, where do you live? And I said, well, I'm in Ashvale. And she went, well, I'm in Ash, which is the village next door. And I'm like, oh, okay. I've been here I think I've been there 10 years. We'd been here 10 years then. And I had met nobody who liked crafting. But I knew there had to be some people because there was a craft shop in the village, in the next door village. And so I did know that there must be some people around, but they would never really talk to me. They were all a bit snooty. Anyway, I met this lady. She was lovely. She said, why don't you come along to my next event? She was hosting a craft event. And I went, oh, yes, please. And the rest is history. So that's how I found Stampin' Up products. So really, it was because I was lonely that I wanted to find Stampin' Up product, that I wanted to join something to do with crafting. But I was quite happy. I was just going along with the flow, going to her events, And I said, oh, this is lovely. And she went, honestly, Pip, you are obviously enjoying it so much. You really should join. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't tell you that you're missing out on, a good offer for joining. It would hit all your buttons. She said, because I've got this whole other group of people that you don't know, that you never see, because they're in my team, and we do team things. And I'm like, oh, I've got a little bit of FOMO at that point. Okay, there's more crafty people I can meet. Anyway, so she said, I thought about it for a while. It took me 3 months. Eventually, I took the plunge in July, all those years ago. And I've never looked back, really. I've just loved every minute of it. I honestly, hand on heart, I love every minute of being a part of Stampin' Up. And I'm not just saying that because Liz is watching. I would say that. I say that all the time. You know me. I say it all my life. I love Stampin' Up. I really enjoy the products. And the thing that drew me to the products was all the coordination and the fact everything matches, and they've taken all the hard work out of it, right? So you just have to do the easy thing, which is play with it, which that's what we all really like to do, right? So for me, it was finding new friends, joining, to find new friends and be part of something bigger than myself. This whole idea of there being a global community of people. She's like, oh yeah, we go on trips, and like there's a convention, and there's we get together for team meetings. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's quite exciting. It's interesting. She went, oh yeah, and you get money off, And I'm like, okay, sure. And you can, if you want, you can make an income. And I'm like, no, I'm in a busy corporate job. I have no time for anything like that. I just want a hobby. I just want to do something with my hobby, with other people. I don't want to do anything like that. Yeah. It kind of sucked me in a little bit. It kind of got me to the point where I really loved doing the thing more than I loved my actual job. So I decided to do the thing more than my actual job. And this is where I ended up. But that's me, and that's not everybody, okay? And I know that there are lots of people out there who just want to have something different in their life, or just something a little bit more. So I've got a few things that I want to talk to you about, things that might attract you, that didn't attract me necessarily, but might attract you. Although, what am I saying? Everything attracted me, right? So the first thing is new friends. Definitely, we have a vibrant community. Our team, I call it's not my team, it's our team, although it is technically mine in terms of, structure or whatever. But our team, the Royal Stampers, is just going from strength to strength. Honestly, we have a big team, but it's a settled team in the sense that everybody is happy with the place that they're in. Okay, so there's no pressure, there's no stress. We don't do stress. I don't believe in it. It's not healthy, and we don't like it. So if you want to do a bit more, you do a bit more. If you don't want to do a bit more, you don't do a bit more. That's the way it is. But we absolutely cheer on everyone who wants to do a bit more. Okay. So like Laura said, right? Okay, I'm going to bring this back up again, Laura, because I love it, right? You can do as much or as little as you like. She said it, not me. I haven't paid her. I didn't even know she was going to be on. I thought she was up in town working, right? You get wonderful support and make brilliant friends. And that is absolutely true of our team. But you get more than that, okay? Because you get part of being a global community too. So not only do you get our friends, our team, our group, I say little, we're over 60, but our group, right? Not only do you get that, but you also get the global community of Stampin' Up, and that is huge. And I have made some lifelong friends. In fact, where is it? I received a card just in the mail yesterday. I came home, where are we? I came home from my lovely day out with one of the friends I made because of Stampin' Up, right? So I came home and I got that card in the post. And this card is from my friend Tamara, who's where is she abouts? She's in Canada. I want to say Edmonton, but she's going to shower me if I get it wrong. I'm just going to say Canada. I'm sure it is. Anyway, so Tamara, I need to go visit her, if only. So Tamara has sent me a card just to say congratulations on everything that I've achieved this year. And she thinks I'm amazing. Isn't that lovely? She's just such a lovely friend. And I met her purely because of Stampin' Up. I would never know who she was. Wouldn't have known her. She lives in Canada. We'd never have met. Unlikely. I've got friends in New Zealand. I've got friends in Australia. I've got friends all over the States. I've got friends in the Netherlands. I've got friends in Germany. I mean, I've got friends in Austria, you name it, I've got friends. And I've got friends in France. I've got friends everywhere, right? Who else have I missed out? France, Germany, Austria. No, that's it. Okay. I've got friends everywhere purely because of Stampin' Up. Hi, Jade. Jade's just said, wow, a mail from a friend in Canada. Absolutely, because we believe in sending cards. That's the thing, right? It's just a beautiful, beautiful life. It's like a different, it's like part of my life now. It's just huge, huge part of my life. Now, it doesn't have to be a huge part of your life, but if that's something that you're missing, if you're missing that connection, and the fact that you can meet friends, and you can meet friends online, you can travel to our events, because that's another thing we have is amazing events when they're allowed. Okay, we haven't had them allowed for a while, but when they're back, fingers crossed, touching everything, shaking your talismans, praying, whatever you do, when they come back, we'll get to meet with people again from all over the country, all over the region, and all over the world. And that is something that is very, very, very special. And then I cannot stress that enough. But if you don't want to travel and you just want to meet people online, then do loads of stuff online too. You know, I have friends in America that I've only ever met online. I've never met them in the flesh. And the same in Canada, and the same in Australia and New Zealand. Most of the people in Europe I've met because they've been to conventions, but those other ones, definitely I've got people I've only met online. Some of them I was supposed to meet in person, and then you know what happened. So anyway, so that's our global community. So that might be of interest to you. Or it might be that you just like getting the insider knowledge. Because this little catalogue that went live when did it go? It went live on Tuesday, yesterday. We got that a month ago. We get all the inside knowledge a month earlier than anyone else. So we not only did we know about it, we got to order it early. And you can only go to those events if you're a demonstrator. You can't do it if you're a customer. And what else do we get? We get special offers. We get special promotions just for us. We get special prizes. Prizes? Not prizes. Well, I guess prizes in sometimes we get prizes, but generally we get things like incentives and bonuses just for us. No one else can have those. So if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, and if you feel like you're one of those people who always wants to be in the know and you always want to have everything right now and you can't wait for it to go live, then become a demo, because that's definitely a bonus. And then what else? You can get personal development. So loads of people who've joined my team have actually found that they've grown in self-confidence, and they've grown in technical ability, and they've grown in the ability to do things that they never would have thought. Like they've started to do public speaking, run classes. You know, some people have run fundraising events. They'd never have done any of that stuff before necessarily, but because of the support in the team and all that kind of stuff, and because they felt that they had a safe place to practice first, and a safety net to catch them if anything went wrong or they weren't sure about anything, they have grown and have personal development. So that's another really big thing. Jade's off. Thank you, Jade. Yes, and I've just shared your video up on my YouTube channel as well. So my other little intro video is live. So yay, thanks to Jade for doing that for me. Okay, so what else have we got? So that's that, personal development. Free product. Who doesn't love free product, right? If you get to a certain level within Stampin' Up, then you can earn free product every quarter just by doing what you do. So that's pretty cool. And it's not even that hard a level to get to, really. If you're doing a little bit of extra stuff on the side, if you've got a bit of a side gig going on, it's not that difficult to do. And you get free stuff. So, you know, that's cool. You can share what you love doing. So you can make cards, you can sell them, you can share them with people, you can send them, like Tamara did, all the way from Canada to me. You can give them to charity. You can raise funds for charity. We talked a little bit about that as well. So, you know, I've had people who've done in the group. Laura has, and so has Paula, and so have I. I mean, you know, as a whole group, we raised £3,000 for various cancer charities, and we gave them 1,500 cards as well for them to sell. So, we raised a lot of money for charity in this group over the past, well, I say 10 years, but I've only really been counting for the last 2. We've done loads before that as well, but I hadn't really counted it up since before then. So we can share what we love, and we can absolutely, make a difference in other people's lives because of what we do. And whether you feel like you can't do that on your own, there's always somebody else you can ask, and people buddy up and do things together, and that's amazing. And don't think you have to live nearby, because I've got people from all over the country in my team. Our team stretches from Manchester in the north to Bournemouth in the south, and from Herne Bay one side, and where's it go on the other side? Wiltshire? That's that way, Wiltshire way. I want to say that side. Yes, so we've got people all over, and everywhere in the middle. Obviously a lot around me, because I met people locally and they joined my team, and it's all, our team's kind of grown from a nucleus here, but they're now all spreading out everywhere, which is great. I love that. So that's another thing that you can do, is to buddy up with people, find new friends and share, and then, do something together. You can also have a supplemental income. So you can take that two ways. You can either supplement what you spend to have some money back to pay for your crafty stash. Quite a lot of my team do a small amount of stuff to help pay for their crafty stash, because then it's like their stash is guilt-free, and we like guilt-free. We don't want any guilt. No guilt about crafting here, right? So they do that, or they actually do not exactly what I do, but they do stuff that I do. So we've got 2 of the guys in our team do YouTube videos, amazing YouTube videos, and earn income that way. We have the lovely Sarah and Jan and Jane and various other people, 2 Janes, running classes and doing stuff on a regular basis or a just starting basis. We have people who sell their cards. We have people who raise money, like they do charity events and they just provide the products as part of that charity event at cost. So, there's loads of different ways that you can earn supplemental income, but you can absolutely, if you work at it, you can do what I do. Now, I work hard, yes. Everyone will say that I sometimes work too hard. I'm trying to balance that out and show you that you can do this and have a balanced life. It's just that this is my life, really. It's so much a part of my life that even when I'm downtime, I'm still chatting with people I've met through Stampin' Up. So it's not really work when they're your friends and you're just talking to them as friends. So I just wanted to give you all of those different reasons, why you might want to take the plunge and join Stampin' Up and become a Royal Stamper. Okay, so you've got friends to either have locally or in the country or as a global community. You've got the perks of being on the inside, getting the inside knowledge and getting stuff early. You can share what you love and help support your local charities or whatever it is you want to support locally, or you can give your cards, sell your cards, etc. for charity. You can also just do things, as in give your time for a local charity and provide the products for the local charity, just as a way of giving back to the community. So I know people who run classes in their local community for people with learning difficulties. I have another person in the team who does stuff for teenagers who need additional support and help, and they run craft classes with them. We have somebody else who does stuff for their church. So there's lots of things that you can do to give back to people using your hobby. Okay. And then there's personal development, there's free products that you might want to earn, or you can get supplemental income and, do all of the things that go along with that. And you can run it as a side thing to your main job. I did that for years. I was working in a corporate office. I earned my first incentive trip while working full time in a very busy corporate demanding job. But I loved it so much that I wanted to do that. But that's me. That doesn't have to be you. You know, you could run it along. I've got people who've run it along their side jobs for years and they're just enjoying it. I've got people who are retired and have just done it for years and that is their hobby. And they've done, you know, they've been a part of the team for years. And I think that's the thing I like about it. Our team, you know, when you come in, you feel very welcome. There's no clickiness. It's not like them and us or new people and old people. You know, we don't do any of that. It's like, come on in, we're all crafters here. Come and join the fun. What have you been up to? Show us your makes. Show us what's in your box. You know, we all love to see what's going on, what's in that nice big delivery that everybody's got from their starter kit. And there's no backstabbing or negativity or Debbie Downers or any of that. We don't do any of that. We don't agree with any of that. It's all about having fun and enjoyment and stuff. Yes. Laura Jane says it funds her addiction to pretty stuff. Yes, absolutely. That's good. Debs is like, join for the discount, stay for the friends. Yes, that's right. Absolutely. And that's the thing, you know, we also get, we can also buy stuff for ourselves and earn it and have it at a cheaper amount. So that's also good. So there's loads of different reasons why you might join. You know, I joined for loneliness, really. And because I wanted to find other crafters and people who made cards, who knew that there were so many on my doorstep, and I just didn't know them yet. Okay, but it's true. So, what do you need to do to join? Well, the first thing you need to know is that you're not signing away your firstborn child or anything else in blood. We don't do that. There is a legal agreement that you have to sign, but it's just a contract that basically says you're not going to do anything bad against the company. They won't do anything bad against you, and that they'll pay you if you run anything that means you're earning money. They give you 7 days to think about it because that's the law in the land, and you can't place your first order after you've joined for 7 days because, you know, they just want to make sure you're sure. You know, like you can back out of things, cancellation policy, all that kind of stuff. What else? It tells you what you have to do per quarter, and there's just a minimum amount per quarter, but you know, you do the minimum amount and then you stay or you don't stay. It's, you know, we're very flexible at Stampin' Up. There's nobody's nasty to you. We'd never ignore you if you can't stay. We'd love you to stay. Most people try and stay just because they they enjoy the company, right? But there's no pressure from me. It's about, I will ask you how I can help if there's any way I can help you. I help. Every week we have stuff going on in our Facebook group, and I send emails out to everybody so that you can, you know, learn for yourself, a bit more personal development if you want to, or you can just sit back, chill out, and enjoy the products. It's entirely up to you. So that's what we do from that. It's always £130 worth of product, any product, for just £99. Okay, so any product that's in a catalogue. So if it's in the annual catalogue, the mini catalogue, if it's on clearance rack, anywhere that's on the live website that is not a special item like something you get for free. So no celebration, okay? You can't get any of the free items in your starter kit. Starter kit's £130, but you only pay 99 quid because Stampin' Up want you to try that like reduced discount income. It's like you're already earning income straight away, right? So it's worth this. You only pay this. There's no shipping. So it's always, year round, it's always £130 worth of goods for just £99 worth of spend, except when they're running a celebration. So you're like, but Pip, you just showed me that brochure and told me that I couldn't have anything in it. And I'm going to tell you, no, you can't have any of the free things. So you can't have anything here that says free over it, okay? It says free. Can't have that. Can't have that. But what you can do is on the back. I've been waiting so I can show you the inside of this catalogue for so long. Anyway, in the back on page 18, so on the back on page 18, there we go, you've got this little bit of spiel about join, okay? And then on page 19, down here, there's a list of bundles that you can get during August and September only, okay, for free. On top of, so you get £130 and then you get a bundle for free too. And you only pay £99. Now it's only for 2 months. It's the first time they've ever done celebration in the summer, so it's all a bit new to me, but you can have frosted gingerbread, Christmas season, Christmas to remember, whimsical trees, Don't get that if you're coming to retreat though, because you're going to get that included. Peaceful Deer, Sweet Little Stockings, Penguin Place, Peaceful Cabin, Arctic Bears, Beauty of Tomorrow, Gorgeous Leaves, Nature's Harvest. You could pick one of them for free. So you could get £130 worth of other stuff and then choose a bundle on top. You only pay £99. Okay. And the only thing you can't do is you can't choose this paper to go with your deer punch. Okay, you can't choose that paper. As soon as you place your first order, then you can have all the customer benefits, get all the customer benefits as well as all of the demo benefits. It's just a win-win. There's no downside, absolutely no downside ever to giving it a trial run and just giving it a go and seeing what you think. You do have to place your own stuff. So if you look to me to place orders, I can't do that for you anymore. That's probably okay. So then maybe there is one downside. That's the only downside. I can't place orders. But apart from that, honestly, there's nothing. And you're then part of the gang. And you know, we're not. I've said this on my introductory video on YouTube. We're not frou frou. We're not frumpy. We're not like, you know, the old kind of card maker. We like gin and tea, but you know, tea, and we like cake, and we like, I mean, I like a spot of Bailey's every now and again. I think you might have gathered that by now. Maybe a vodka or two, but we're not alcoholics, and let me just put that out there. We're not like that, but we have a good time. You know, we're quite happy for people who come in and are not kind of like, you know, oh, you know, you're all old and whatever. Well, I'm okay. I'm only 51. I don't think I'm that old, but we've got people who are ranging from like, well, 30s up to late 30s up to what's our oldest teamie? 80. I mean, we've got the whole gambit of people, and not just women. We have men in our team too. So you know, it is out there for everybody, and I do just want to make sure that everybody knows about it because it's a good thing. So I'm going to stop talking now because I think I've spoken enough about that. But I just wanted to come on and talk to you about it because I haven't introduced myself or why I joined or why I think it's a great thing. But why I joined and why I think it's a great thing might not be the reason you do. So for you, you might be looking at something to give you a little bit of a side hustle, a little bit of a side gig to try and get some extra cash in. You know, you might be thinking, well, those kits are great. I could get all my friends round and they could buy the kits and I could earn some instant income on that. Yes, you could. Or you might be thinking, heck, I just want to meet all these people because that's brilliant. Or you might be thinking, I'd love to do a fundraiser and be able to do more and give more to my community and more to my charities and more to my, you know, people that I love than I can afford. And if I could get everything at cost price, that would be really good for me. Or you might be thinking, I just want to know what's going on because I hate being the last person to know everything. You could be that person. So it could be lots of different reasons why you might want to join. And, you know, we have people who've probably hit all of those buttons, to be fair. So, you know, you'll absolutely be in the right place and be with the right people. So if you want to do this, it's very, very easy. It's queenpipcards.com/join. It will take you to a place which says, join us. And you fill in all your details and you just pop that in and off you go. It will ask you about the legal thing. So remember, it's not scary. And then it'll ask you to start choosing products. You cannot go over £130, but you can choose that extra bundle, but only the ones that are listed in this brochure. And if you want to go more than 130, like, well, pick my wish list. I mean, somebody said to me my wish list was like £600. I'm like, you need to join, right? You need to join. It's the best thing for you. So if you get to that point, stop at 130, not a penny more because it's a legal thing, and then you can put another order in 7 days and get it at discounted price. So that's I mean, I don't know what else to say really. It's kind of like everyone thinks there's a catch, but there really isn't. And you know, Stampin' Up is the most ethical company I know in terms of how they treat people who join Stampin' Up. Absolutely. And our team is just lovely. You've met loads of them on my Facebook lives. So if you found yourself agreeing with anyone who's on my Facebook Lives in the recent few months, probably they're in my team as well as my customers. I have a mixture of both coming on my Facebook Lives every week. So if you kind of think, oh yeah, I kind of get on with those people, then you've got nothing to lose. So I look forward to hopefully inviting and meeting you when you come and join us. But if you think, no, it's not for me, and I don't want to say anything to Pip because she'll hate me, I won't hate you if you decide not to join. It's your choice. Okay, I can see it as a great opportunity for you, but you need to embrace it and want to be in the right position to do that. And not everybody is, and I absolutely am okay with that. So just hang out with me and be a customer, or just hang out with me and be somebody on Facebook, or YouTube, because at the end of the day, even if you never buy from me, I still want you to enjoy the inspiration that I give you in my Facebook Lives and in my live streams on YouTube, and all the tutorials and stuff that I give away. Even if you never come to class with me, I still want you to improve your card making through the techniques that I share. Even if you never join our team, I still want you to love Stampin' Up products and just enjoy using them if you use them. And even if you're another Stampin' Up demonstrator watching this, I want you to be successful and enjoy the benefits as much as you can. So that's just how I am, and I think that's why my team and all the guys hang around and stay for so long. So because I try and live what I say and be honest about that. So anyway, hopefully you'll have seen that from just some of the comments that have come through. And I hope that, if you're a royal on here, or if you're not a royal, but you are a demo from abroad or whatever, and you feel like I do that for you, and that you see me this is me being honest and truthful, that I want everybody to be successful at what they do, then leave a comment, because I think it's nice for other people to realise that I'm not just, blowing smoke. So on that note, I will leave you to your lovely sunny, it's suddenly gone really sunny here, sunny afternoon on Wednesday, or wherever it is in the world you are. And I will see you soon. I will be back again, maybe before Monday, who knows? But if not, I'll be back on Monday. Alrighty, take care. Bye.